ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's official coverage of Rainlight Racing's LMU series. It's season 9 for Rainlight Racing. They've given the LMU stuff a bit of a crack. It's once again brought to you live by MATCHFIT Entertainment and sponsored once again by the good people at SIMBLACKS. We're at Interlagos. I'm Davo, and as always, right by my side, J-Man on the mic. How are you doing, brother?
Good evening, Davo. Evening, viewers. Welcome back to Monday Night Racing here, like you mentioned, LMU for Rainlight Racing, Season 9, Round 9. So,
yes,
the penultimate round. So, this one and one more, and we are at Interlagos, Brazil. So, very, very cool racetrack. We're waiting for this one. Saw this on the calendar right from the get-go and thought, man,
yes,
really cool to be back here. Obviously, you and I are quite familiar with the place for some of the platforms that we run, but 4.3 kilometres, 15 turns, and one of the longest pit lanes you'll find, and certainly the longest pit lane you'll find in a Formula 1 calendar. All 1,140 metres of pit lane here. So
wow.
Let's digest that one for a minute. Yeah, that might look like if you actually have to trundle down there unexpectedly, that would not be a good scenario. So, hey, look, Q1, the only quality of the night is underway. Obviously, tonight we do have this 15-minute session backed up by a 60-minute race, basically mandated via fuel and virtual energy as per usual. So, first of the cars out there getting the job done. So we've got a handful of laps, actually quite a few laps already come across the line, and Gunther Rowe in the Porsche backed up with Nathan Bewley, a couple of 36 or 36.7 for Gunther, 37.5 for Nathan Bewley. But we saw in official practice, Davo, that Aston Martins of Nick Firth, I think Pete Dawson, and also Matty Clark look particularly strong. So interested to see if they can translate that into quali pace, because the Astons did look really, really good here. Okay, so not sure if I've got my mate with me.
Yes, sorry. I think I'm back. Just checking the techie stuff and making sure the hamsters are still running out the back there, mate. But yes, first of and only qualifying here at Interlagos. J-Man just giving a few details about the circuit and particularly about the length of that pit lane. J-Man, oh my.
She's a big one.
She's a big one. Look, what have we observed in pre-race practice, J-Man, so far that the Astons are looking pretty handy tonight, I must say. And
there you go, Matty Clark to the top on a 34.6. I thought the 35.1s we saw in practice were pretty impressive,
yes,
but to drop deep into the 34s, very impressed. So he has got 0.8 of a second over Isaac Ichikawa in the Lamborghini. Isaac did look good. Nathan Bewley still holding down third at the moment. And this is our championship leader. Now, this is why such significance to coming to a racetrack like this and seeing potential dominance from a manufacturer. I mean, the race is a different kettle of fish, but on outright pace, expect, I think, Pete Dawson to show his face up in that top three, and also Nick Firth, currently sitting P4 on a 36.2. We know he's got the ability to go deep into the fives, so watch that space. And just as I say it, Pete Dawson now enters the fray into P3, takes it away from Nathan Bewley. So it does go Aston Martin, Lamborghini, Aston Martin, Porsche, Aston Martin. And Goddard too, good to see the Mustang up there, P6, I think. Don't quote me, but I almost feel like that thing's had a fresh lick of paint since last round.
I think it might have, J-Man. And look, I think a couple of fresh paint jobs out there with the new option being available for LMU. So guys slowly getting the paintbrushes out and giving these things a lick of paint and personalising them. So good to see, good to see. And
Firth,
more
a bit of
updates.
draft for Craig McConnell on the front straight.
I see that.
On that.
I see that. And yeah, more updates to come. I think it's even tomorrow. Is it tomorrow, the 22nd? I think we got more updates for LMU. So I know the boys are looking forward to that as well.
Well, that was a worthy draft that Firth got then. Took them all the way up to P2 on 35.3.
Oh, Nick Firth, second position. Very nice.
And I'll tell you what, this totem is changing so quickly. It was only about 10 seconds ago I saw Bewley all the way up to P3, now dropped back to P5.
And Dawson was in fourth, so...
So here Dawson comes across the line. What can he do? Goes 35.5, goes to P4.
Sneaks back up into fourth. So nice work.
Winding down about halfway through this session now, 7.5 minutes left to run, so still plenty of time to go and bolt on another set of tyres. Shout out to Steve Crossan. I know the car is in the pit lane, however, Crossy under the weather tonight, so we do wish him a speedy recovery.
Oh, there you go. I didn't notice the car in the lane, so yeah, nice work for Crossy. Unsure whether we'll see him out on track though, J-Man. Yeah, look at him, mate. If Crossy pulls the pin, yeah, he's got to be crook. He'd have to be pretty bloody crook, mate. So, Pete Dawson, cameras on Pete Dawson. Yes, that is a custom skin car, ladies and gentlemen. Pete always running, quite often runs that privateer all white look.
Pack.
So very nice. Man loves the pop pack look. Holding down fourth at the moment. Ichikawa, like you mentioned, J-Man, into second position.
Eddie Clark holds the benchmark again. I thought a 34.6 was impressive, but 34.2. Matt has turned up to play, and we'll show you the points in a bit, but I believe there's something like, was it 65 points, I think, maybe somewhere around there?
Oh, it'd be pretty close. Hang on, we probably bring that graphic up, but let's just have a quick look at it there, ladies and gentlemen, so we can get an idea of what's going on. We are looking at 2285 to 2340, so 55 points.
55 points, okay. So a little bit of amendment there post around the other week, obviously penalties included, and then yeah, so that is the margin. So plenty to play for, heading to the heading to the back end of the series. Obviously, like I mentioned, this one and one more to go. Going back for some more rubber. Early about to cross the line again. Currently on there on 35.724. Gunther, the closest of margin. He's a 723. So how's that for a margin? 35, a 135.723 plays a 135.724 for the two portions.
It's bloody close, isn't it?
Mate, I'd say ya.
And then
Henry Bateman on a 792.
792, yeah.
So good stuff, good to see. But no, certainly good to see the boys have turned up tonight. I think, and girls, I think 19 out there, obviously, or 19 in the server.
Yes.
Maybe 18 cars running. I think with Crossy, I think maybe that's evening fellas. We're going to park. Yeah, I bet I would park it too there. Matty Clark, that's a fantastic lap of 34.2. Yeah, shocked me at the 34.6, but to go 34.2, that is very, very fast. Oh, look at the traffic. Who's this?
That's Firth. Coming up behind, it's Marnie and Rowe there. The Porsches both, look.
It compromised him though, for sure.
Oh, it did. He did take a evasive action there. So, as we wind down, very close now. A little over 3.5 minutes to run here in qualifying. With a little over a 1.5 minute lap times. So, got one to go. A couple of laps each if they've got across the line just recently.
Gunther Rowe just slightly shifts the marker. His previous lap to go a 7:07. He was in there on a 7:23. You remember I called it? He went 7:07. However, Bewley, Gunther Rowe's about to come through again.
Oh, yeah, he was slow though, so this is obviously a warm-up lap for him. As he let Firthy past about halfway around the circuit there, him and Marnie. So, and that Porsche right up on the whipple strips there in the one, or out of one, or through one, should I say.
Yeah, down through the centre S's. It does transition very, very well, I've noticed. All the Porsches I've been watching tonight, certainly not afraid to change direction really quickly. However, for me, it's possibly how just a little bit nervous out of 8 and out of 10 is what I've seen from both, I think, Gunther Rowe and Bewley, which is uncharacteristic. We're so used to calling the Porsche at getting its power down so well. It's
Absolutely,
just,
yes.
It looks to be a little nervous at times, as opposed to the Aston, which sounds lazy, but very fast.
Look, lazy, but quick. Exactly right there, J-Man. Never ever actually looks like it's working too hard to get the business done. As look at the gains from Rowe, actually in behind Firth. Rowe back in 5th and Firthy in 3rd, so Gunther on a hottie here.
Rowe might improve here. He's stuck with Firthy for sure.
I reckon he's gained on him. So this might be...
Give a little bit of draft here. You can see the Aston pulling away on the straight though.
Oh,
Look at the straight line.
Yeah.
Horsepower hill. Gunther Rowe 7:07 was the time. It's now 35.557. Not enough for Pete Dawson. Pete Dawson in there on a 35.4, but good improvements and still with time to do one more.
Dawson across the line again, down into 1. A little bit wide. Missing that apex. He's got one more crack at it, I would suspect. Yeah, only just one more crack at it for Dawson. And who is that tucked in behind him there? Is that one of the Lamborghinis?
Yeah, I'm trying to see who that was actually.
No, it's not Bateman. Oh, it might have been Teague. No, Teague's in the pits. Either way.
Hey, Lily. Yeah.
Plenty going on.
Winnie Bateman and Ichikawa are about to come and complete a couple of laps as well. Now, Ichikawa's had great pace here. Best of the rest outside of Matty Clark there, 35.1.
These guys have got another lap, J-Man.
And they will get one more done as they punch the line with around 20 odd seconds to go. And both of them hugging the inside line.
Chasing that short lap, J-Man.
No improvement there from either of those drivers. Does Hemi Bateman get the benefit of some, apologies. Actually, Ichikawa, does Ichikawa get the benefit of some draft?
From Bateman
in
there.
between turn 3 and 4.
Time will tell. There is the siren for the 0 on the clock, J-Man. We are, big slip there from Bewley. Bewley on camera at the moment.
Very wide.
Yeah, so pushing right to the end. You have joined us here, ladies and gentlemen, for Rainlight Racing's 2025 LMU Series Season 9. Brought to you by, of course, live and on demand by MATCHFIT Entertainment and major sponsors, the good people at SIMBLACKS, always getting behind the boys at Rainlight Racing. J-Man, it is round 9. We are at Interlagos.
Early here, could be on a good lap here. Interested to see how much he improves by. He needs a couple of tenths.
Oh, and he chases into the pit lane for a practice.
Down.
Bateman. Oh, actually, whoever was behind Bateman. Bateman.
Yeah, Ichikawa.
Everyone rolling in. Yep.
McConnell, does McConnell come in or does he press on? He's going to press on. What has McConnell got currently? P13 on a 37.2.
What's his pace?
36.7.
Ooh, jumps a
Takes
couple of
him up to
posies.
P11. So it was worth carrying on. That is quality done. Matty Clark with an absolute ripper lap. 34.209. Stomps the authority on that. Nearly a second difference between the car of himself and Ichikawa. So Matty Clark be feeling pretty confident about that one.
Oh, absolutely. So little tiny break here between qualifying as the guys and girls just get the cars set before getting out on track. We will thanks SIMBLACKS once again, J-Man, for getting on board with the Rainlight Racing boys here, the crew here in Season 9, the 2025 LMU Series for Rainlight Racing, and they're giving away awesome freaking prizes once again. This time it is a haptics kit from SIMBLACKS. You know the quality is going to be awesome. You know it's going to be good gear, and you know you want it. So if you and look, there's T's and C's. The guys that have been running this through this series for the well up till now 9 rounds. Are all playing or vying for this. I don't even think they need to win the frickin' championship, J-Man. Pretty sure they spin the wheel for this stuff. So, but you got to be in it to win it. So awesome stuff from those guys once again. And look, just a quick reminder: not only hit the like and subscribe buttons, people, to help MatchFit Entertainment grow our YouTube channel. Growth is important to us and you, the viewers, who make that happen. So yeah, please give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed and you haven't hit the notifications yet, do so. Tell your mum to get involved, your girlfriend, your wife, your friend, your brother, everybody jump on it and get amongst it. But also get behind, obviously, Rainlight Racing socials, and particularly their Instagram. Got to keep up with the Insta, brother, and all that's going on at Rainlight Racing. If you haven't joined the Discord already, links are in the description, people. So there's no excuse. Give us a like, get on the socials, get amongst it. Yeah, awesome bunch of guys, and I don't know, the MatchFit boys aren't too bad either, J-Man. So I hear. So.
Absolutely. Just waiting for. I see Firth and a couple others still to go to grid. A minute 10 to go. So a couple of last minute preparations going on.
Little toing and froing as these guys get set. So what do we got there, J-Man? Matty Clark, Ichikawa in second. We've seen these guys go at it before. Firth and Dawson. Now, those two guys will be stoked they're sitting on the second row there, because both have been back in the field a little up until tonight. Both of them pipping Gunther Rowe. So Gunther will have the eyes on tonight, J-Man, and he's got some competition because that is Mr. Nathan Bewley sitting right beside him. Fierce competitor, and what? Second in the championship, I think we were just talking about earlier. So, plenty going on.
Clark, yep. Second. Yep, Bewley first. Yep.
Yeah, Bewley first, Matty Clark second. So, Gunther's got his work cut out for him sitting on the third row. We've got Danny Bateman there, seventh. George Goddard, Adrian Kramer, Costas Makalos rounding at the top 10. And there's so many more. We've got McConnell, Wozniak, Teg, Marnie, Lilygrass, Rob Fox, Ken Worcester, Steve Crossland still sitting in the pits, Mr. Bruce still sitting in the pits, Kenneth Worcester in the pits, J-Man. Not good for Kenneth sitting in the pits. We are about to go green. Short formation here. They did just start down in the bottom of the hill there, sort of basically the final corner. As they sweep up around here, we do have live footage this week. I don't know what, there was a glitch in the Matrix last week. We did miss turn one, but we've got it covered tonight. Here, this is going to be a cracker. Interlagos. Ah, J-Man. I don't think I can't even remember calling this place. I don't have it in ACC, so highly likely I haven't. So, awesome stuff. Love the track, as does J-Man. We have a green light, and we are off.
Good start from Matty Clark. Good, clean jump. Down into one, but Firthy challenges Ichikawa down there into one. Clears the nose, does Ichikawa.
Oh, Dawson just getting a little bit of a hurry up. I think it was from Bewley, which has made Bewley vulnerable to Rowe in the background there. Everybody else looks like they're getting clean. Look at how hectic it is back here.
A lot of time weaving going on, so a lot of guys at those short formations just knowing that those pressures aren't up.
And they just got to get amongst it. Racing Spears, couple of yellow Lambos there sandwiched in that massive pack of cars as the front boys.
Hemi, Bateman and Teague.
Yeah, that's Hemi and Teague. The boys up the front just sort of got a little smidge of space between them here as we just sort of get this high shot here. But look at Bewley going, come on, Pete, get it together. I've got Gunther right up my clacker.
Yeah, and then they've got Goddard right there as well. So Dawson will just look to settle into this. And look at the line that Bewley just ran there, left himself vulnerable to Gunther Rowe. Just coming in there really, really wide. That was turn 10. That'll be a passing opportunity, I'm sure, at some point tonight.
Yeah, Gunther definitely compensating for Pete's slowish start, lap one here.
Yep.
Wozniak watching all that on. Let's actually get into Goddard's car. You can see the two Porsches in front, and then it's Dawson, Firth, Ichikawa, and Clark. And in the distance, mate, haven't they made some gains in lap one there?
Yeah, well, 1.8 seconds alone for Matty Clark over Ichikawa, and then another 3.3 seconds for Nick Firth. So they've just made a good break the front two.
They have.
Even a little bit of an air gap between Firth and Dawson, and then Dawson's the cork in the bottle for the next three.
Absolutely.
Such a flowing racetrack, it does spread out a little bit.
It does. And look, we're only on lap two already. Teague can actually pass Bateman. Now Bateman's got Costas to deal with. And Costas,
down the inside.
He's not going to muck around. He's going, we're going to do this right now, Mr. Bateman. And just smashes the Mustang through there. Good clean pass. Definitely had the run on him.
Definitely, but and now he's lining up Teague straight away. A little touch there, little touch.
Oh, he's straightened
him back up.
It's on. He did straighten it back up there, just held that Mustang firm on the edge of the Lamborghini, kept that car straight, but that is Bateman back through on both of them, mind you. Thanks, out. He just goes, I don't want to bar it. You go, Costas. I'll chase you, cheeky bugger. And they carry on. But what a good clean start from the whole field. But
demoralising for the Porsches when they get behind the Aston. I just watched Bewley coming out of turn. I think it was out of turn 14, 15, heading along the front straight, and the Aston just pulls away up the hill.
Up the hill.
Won't be able to do anything about that. The car obviously got some strong points through the tighter stuff, but man, it's just got nothing in a straight line on the Aston. 3.4 seconds the margin now. Matty Clark starting to stretch his legs over Isaac Ichikawa on lap 3. Firth starting to look towards maybe closing that gap on Ichikawa as well.
Was that Bateman coming out of the pits? Joe, man, that is heavy Bateman coming out of the pits.
Okay.
Why would that be?
It's a little early for fuel and energy, so something unscheduled there.
Interesting. Maybe wrong set. Like, look, we can only, guess what's going on there. But what is quite obvious is what's going on track here. Kramer getting some heat from Craig McConnell in the Mustang, tucked up right up behind him there. And Rob Fox getting a little bit of temperature as well from glass off and on through the circuit there. Some close battles going on.
What has the BMW Kramer got for the Lamborghini? We're about to see it. I think it's got some power.
It's got some punch up the hill.
Ranged up. It's underneath the wing now, so he's on the back. Can he force a pass down to 1 here on Tig? 8 and Tig. He'll have the inside line. Can the BMW sweep around the outside? Yeah, oh, he's just very gentlemanly there.
Oh, here comes
McConnell.
There comes McConnell. So just the BMW just getting a little out of rhythm there with Teg running past in the Lamborghini. Just put him off line there, made him vulnerable.
A little lift there too, he just thought he'd clear McConnell.
So playing it safe, J-Man. Playing it safe, nothing wrong with that.
So Pete Dawson now closing in on Nick Firth, and both of them closing the gap up a little bit on Isaac Ichikawa. So around about, I think we've got around about a 1.2.
Yeah, I didn't think Ichikawa has run away as... I mean, let's get a camera shot. Look, there's Clark running up the hill already. Ichikawa just coming out of the bottom left-hander there. And he does have Nick Firth and Pete Dawson pretty much in tow. Not that far behind him. So, and those boys have stepped away from the Porsches. Maybe not so much Bewley, but yeah, Gunther just back that little bit more. So
yeah, good acknowledgement from the viewers too. Joseph Marnie up 5 spots. He's in P9. Got the gun sight set right firmly on Sam Wozniak and the Ferrari at the moment too. So just watch that space and see how far Joseph Marnie can climb the totem here tonight. But yeah, he does look good. And if he can tag on the back of Sam and then George Goddard, that'll put him in a solid position. Yeah, Bewley and Dawson. I just feel like the two Astons of Firth and Dawson just measure at the moment.
Sector one, Firth was quicker than Bewley.
Yep.
So they're the fast straight line stuff.
Yep. Get down here, turn 8, turn 9. The Porsche doesn't look good. It changed direction. And even when they come up here to turn 10, another hairpin right. Porsche very good under brakes, good at tipping down to the apex, closes the margin, but unfortunately when they come through 11 and they're up through 12 and they hit that big back straight, those Astons just stretch that V8.
Yeah.
The big legs and get a run going. Just unfortunately just pull away. So
he
won't go away.
It could just be a gearing thing too, you know, like maybe not just the torque, just the Porsche seems low on the revs when they come out of that corner at the bottom of the hill there.
There's no replacement for displacement, mate.
Well, true. I should know this. So yeah, good pack of cars there for Ichikawa, Nick Firth, Pete Dawson, Nathan Bewley and Gunther Grove. All very running in close succession there. Just behind is the Goddard, Wozniak, Marnie battle, and we just mentioned Marnie up, 4 or 5 positions there after, oh God, how many laps, J-Man? It's hardly any.
Lap 6 we are on, and I just picked up on the Hayden Tig, Adrian Kramer battle still going on. I think we were there 2 laps ago, they were still battling, so.
And just look at the background there. Craig McConnell giving Rob Fox, gets contact.
Yeah, unfortunately grabs the back end of Foxy on the way in.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Fox now recovering in the background.
McConnell just waiting for a redress as well.
Of course. Good clean stuff from Craig. Caught off guard there with Foxy just maybe breaking a smidge earlier than Craig does in the Mustang. So easily done, J-Man. Little things like that. So carry on. All cars pointing in the right direction now. Guthrow up the hill through the kink.
35.5 for Matty Clark that time around. Ichikawa 35.8. Nick Firth 36.3.
Not even 10 minutes into the race, and it is all happening. Who we got in the background there? I just saw from a heli shot way back in the background there somewhere. I think it might be this battle here with Bateman, McConnell, and yes, maybe. I don't know.
Anywho, Firth, Pete Dawson, Davo, that is a battle that's shaping up, and I just feel like Pete Dawson was, I think, around 0.3 of a second quicker that last lap on Nick Firth. So, and he's right on the back of him now. Look to try and maybe set something up here in the next lap or so. One thing you can expect from Pete Dawson is if he does it, he'll definitely do it cleanly.
100%, J-Man. Very tidy racer is Pete, and Nick Firth, mind you. Both true gentleman drivers, these guys.
Just got to be careful here that if they get engaged in a bit of a battle, and if Firthy goes a bit defensive,
you know who's going to be there.
They'll invite Bewley back into this part, and they don't want that. They need to just press forward. And, Dawson with a big wiggle out of... my gosh, out of turn 12.
Oh, and look, he suffered for that. That has quite a few car lengths off the back of... Not the place to do it.
Brief to Nick Firth.
Yeah, not the place to do it. And like you were saying, to engage in that battle not only pulls them away from the second position of Ichikawa, but makes them vulnerable to Bewley as well. So, it's a lose-lose situation, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, I couldn't help that. I was thinking it was a lose-lose there for Nathan Bewley. He actually got a good run up the hill. Pete Dawson got sideways and still drove away. Still drove away.
Yeah.
So it's a tough pill to swallow tonight, but like I said, they'll have to keep the noses clean because Bewley will we've just seen him before. We saw him the week before as well. He'll just construct an absolute flawless race. So, speaking of flawless, at 5.9 seconds ahead, Matty Clark doing the business at the moment. He is all class out there at the moment, P1. He'll be just doing his thing. I can imagine the chat's going off on the Twitch. Whether or not he goes an extra lap this week. And,
well, you still got to,
and has to coast in because he's used too much energy.
Well, you got to chat with your viewers, mate. You know. So.
You do. But Costas Makrolos now, he's back on the back of Aiden Tegg. You mentioned you saw Hemi Bateman, I think it was, in the pits early.
Yes, we did see Bateman rolling out of the pits after a very early pit stop. I think it was the end of lap maybe 3, I think it was. Very, very early in the race. And we both thought, too early for fuel and energy. Is that going to bring him unstuck? Is he going to have to stop again in this hour-long race that where are we now? About 46 minutes into. Oh no, 6 minutes left, should I say?
46 left, yeah, absolutely. So sort of the closest battle still at the moment is the Nick Firth, Pete Dawson, Nathan Bewley. I just look back, and obviously I think Tegg and Makrolos still amongst the battle.
Yep.
Marnie's not made any more inroads into Sam Wozniak. We called that a couple of laps ago, and that sort of stayed pretty static. Hasn't managed to catch up too much to Sam Wozniak there, and Goddard's probably about the same margin ahead. Gunther Rowe has these drives on nights like this where he just gets out in the middle of nowhere. We've seen this a couple of times this season for Gunther. Just nobody in front, nobody behind.
No, well, look, what it is, it's no pressure either.
Look at this up in front, Nick Firth, Pete Dawson, Nathan Bewley, it's tightened up. So something's gone on there where the Firthy's gone defensive, but these three...
I don't know. I saw a little wriggle for Firth the previous lap, and because they've lost ground to Ichikawa. They have
Watch the proximity here.
They have lost ground to Ichikawa. So Firth has come back. And Bewley clearly pushing Dawson now. But yeah, look at it. Again, look at the legs. the legs on that luscious Aston. Oh, 30
wide, turn
wide, yes.
Dawson look for a cutback here. This could be it. He
Oh,
could
here
be
we
setting
go.
up down for a move at turn 4.
It's a damn big wing to just sneak underneath and get a bit of draft out, isn't it?
Yeah. Forecast, it shows the nose early.
Oh,
He
look.
said he's
Firth
basically get on coming down
will
there.
give it to him, won't he? Surely. Oh, side by side. Oh, here comes Bewley then. Like, if they're going to run side by side, Bewley's going to be all over this.
Firth
Firth.
closes the door. And what can Pete Dawson do from third position? Can he catch Chikawa? And look at that. Look at the forecast move there from Bewley. Straight away on Firthy. Look to go down the inside. Firthy just modulated the brake there. Got really close to Pete Dawson to try and negate the potential pass that Bewley was going to put on down the inside. And look at this. Firthy goes covering. Defensive early.
He's got to, I think. Oh, Bewley's on the hunt now. You can smell the
But I
blood,
think
J-Man.
even if Bewley passes
go.
him here, the likelihood that the Aston will pass him back going up the
Up
straight
straight.
is
As long as
very,
it-
very likely.
Yeah, well, I think if the Aston's in touch, they'll get past the Porsche easily. They'll drive
Yep.
past it. And look at it again. We're just looking out of the back of Nick Firth's car there. And the gains are immense. It's got to be 8 or 10 car lengths. Easily.
Yep.
They're gaining up the hill there.
And look how close Bewley is here out of 2-3 to
Again,
the centre S's.
Aston, not quite as big a gain. They're running a little bit downhill here. All of a sudden, that Aston, quick in a straight line. This is giving Dawson there. You can see Pete made a good gap there. He's got a good 8 or 10 or so car lengths in front of Firthy now. He can just take a little bit of a breath and start focusing on the back, on making some ground on Ichikawa there, J-Man. So just leaving Nick with this little fist fight here. Again, Bewley runs the outside.
A long way round, mate.
Just keeping old Firthy there thinking. And here we go, are again back into what is that one? 11, 12.
Okay, that's 12, and then up
Yep.
through the kink to 13, 14 here now,
That's that turn 12, mate.
and
Just-
then this one here is actually turn 15. This
so
is
they
a-
call them all as a corner, individual corners.
But they were bumper to bumper out of 12, and then,
Yeah.
unfortunate for Bewley, there's nothing you can do about that straight line. And Firthy with a better run through the centre S's that time. We'll see him stretch the legs just a little bit more now.
Just got to focus here. A little bit rattled, I think, after that pass from Dawson there. Took him a half a lap or maybe more just to get his rhythm back and find his feet again.
Well, he's just,
He's got
and he's got pressure at the moment too, so he's got to balance the driving in the mirror versus driving in front of you. But I think he does have to be careful up through here, up to turn 8. This is the spot. This is one of them. I think certainly Bewley looks good here. And then also when they come through this left, Bewley gets the power down and he'll have a good inside look up to 10. So they come out of 9, they head up to 10 here. He's gone outside 2 times already.
Again,
Doesn't he?
yep.
Looks for the switchback.
I think he's just trying to rattle him. He's just making sure Firthy can see that Porsche every time up there.
Yep.
And look how close he is here. But we've seen it lap after lap so far here tonight.
Oh, it's just demoralising.
The Aston just driving away. You have joined us here tonight for Rainlight Racing's 2025 LMU Series Season 9 for Rainlight Racing, and it is round 9. And we are at Interlagos, if you can't already tell. And yes, some great driving so far. J-Man.
Joseph Marnie now got company with Adrian Kramer. So Kramer and Hayden Teague were engaged in a bit of a battle, but Kramer's driven away from that. He's actually tagged onto the back of Joseph Marnie at the moment, and looking to maybe that BMW once again. I think the BOP here tonight for the BMW does look good, because that thing, we saw it up the front straight, and it's got a ton of power. So we'll see what it can do out of 3, heading down to 4 against the Porsche of Joseph Marnie. Can he close the gap?
It's pretty handy in a straight line. I don't think it's Aston. It's Aston handy, but it definitely has a little bit of legs on the Porsche. Both drivers working hard, but Marnie will be well aware. Kramer in the mirrors, headlights ablaze. Marnie, stellar job so far tonight. You want to be keeping it up.
Sorry, mate. Purely having
let's have
once again out of 11.
Let's get back on it. These are the 2 closest cars on track at the
Firthy's
moment.
run wide.
Oh, there you go.
What the power's like. Can he drive back
here
around?
we go. Here's a test of the Aston Grunt.
Yeah, and he's underneath the wing too. So we're about to find out how good it is. And that was a particularly bad run out of there.
But is Bewley going to come in the inside? Surely he'll make Nick go all the way around the outside. That's all he's got, really. Can it be done?
A little bit of contact.
Bit of hip and shoulder.
And
we love that.
Firthy with the drive here as well. He'll have enough here down to 2-4. Guaranteed if he can get the drive.
Bewley
down the inside.
Bewley
He's
again.
going to cover.
Bewley's going to make him work the outside again, and that's where Firthy will struggle pulling that Aston up on the outside. Here we go.
Oh, beautiful line for Bewley there, just to take away the ability for Firth to get the power down on exit there. But I tell you what, Firthy's just got to hang with him here, because we're about to reach the Porsche strong suit here. Porsche very good up through 9, 10.
And we're on it. We're in it right now here. Firthy wouldn't want to find himself trying to chase that Porsche through this quick stuff, because he won't keep up with it, and he'll put it off track. A little bit understeer. Looking over the rear wing, Nathan Bewley currently holding 4th position. After
Kramer through on Marnie as well too, mate. Sorry.
Oh, very nice, very nice. And here we go. And the Porsche with some legs on the Aston at the moment, J-Man. So nice. And Bewley's just got that just enough breathing space to keep that car in front. We will get back to Marnie. And so the BMW made short work of Marnie's Porsche there. And look at the gap. I just wonder whether Marnie made a slight mistake there, J-Man, because there's some air between those 2 cars now. Who else we got close? There's Hayden Teague, past in the Lamborghini. Costas Makalos, next car on track, and a fine-looking dark horse of a Mustang there of Costas Makalos. Very nice looking car there. Bateman in 13th, Lily Glass in 14th, and we have Fox. Foxy getting tangled up a little bit earlier with, I think it was Mr. Craig McConnell. I just noticed actually Craig McConnell of the DNF, J-Man.
Yeah, back to the pit, Craig, yep.
And a couple of cars not started tonight. Kenneth Worcester, Mr. Root, and Steve Crossan, who is extremely sick tonight. So keeping up the numbers, but not out on track. He's just keeping the seat warm in the pits. Probably drinking a coffee or something. Yeah.
Gunther Rose played himself back into this nice. He's got eyes on Nick Firth now. So obviously that whole battle going on with Firthy and Bewley allowed Gunther Rose just to cut his own laps.
Yep.
He often just gets out there and looks a little bit lonely, but he constructs a good pace, and look, he's still there. And a solid P6 right now.
And yeah, like you mentioned earlier, Gunther, just some of the races that we've watched him in the series, he's just found himself in these no man land sort of situations, hasn't he? And just really almost driven the whole hour with no other contact. So The advantages are obvious. There's no pressure from behind. All he's got to do is hit his marks, hit his numbers, and he will stay in position. There's still a pit stop to go. I don't think it's actually a compulsory pit stop, but these things will not last this race, ladies and gentlemen. So there will be a stop from all of these drivers. And quite often that's where we see the position changes. So stand by as we start to wind down towards the halfway mark. What are we looking at? About 34 and a half minutes yet to run in this hour-long race. Let's thank SIMBLACKS. Let's thank MATCHFIT Entertainment for streaming live once again. Get on to Rainlight Racing's Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, all the links are in the description there, so there's no excuse. Get down there, click the buttons. While you're there, obviously give us a like. Help support a brother. Thanks, guys. Back to the racing and Gunther Road, J-Man. He will be able to see Firth, so he will be trying to hunt him down.
Really and Firth both with very good laps. I'm interested to see what the lap time was this time around for Burley. 37.0 versus Firth's 36.9, so Burley a tenth quicker that lap than Nathan Burley, but Burley with the luxury of track position at the moment, and yeah, unfortunately a little run wide and then just couldn't get it back. I feel like if Firthy had another shot in the front of Burley, he might look at defending it a bit harder. However, that would play Gunther Rowe back into it. So very good race here from Burley because he's up against it for the straight line speed.
Still a job to get the Porsche where it is. I totally agree, Joe, man. And if he was closer to Dawson, quite potentially could put that car another position up. But has he got it with Dawson now in clear air and no pressure? I can't see Pete making a mistake unless it's in the pits, Joe, man.
Matty Clark just doing a stellar job out there at the moment.
Oh, let's get a picture of him. I don't think we've had vision on him since lap 3, which was half an hour ago. So, Matt Clark. They're already lapping the field. That is, who's that? Robbie Fox in the background.
35.8 that lap round for Matty too. So Matty's still got a ton of pace on that car.
And look at the way he's just frozen at 2. Stop listening to us, Matt. Okay, just focus on the road, brother. And just stellar job. Look, we can't even see second position, Ichikawa.
Some 12 odd seconds down the road.
Yes. A metric shitload, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that is.
Pete Dawson, he's about static with the margin to Ichikawa. I think it's still around that 4.5, 5 seconds. So nothing really to be had there at the moment. Gunther Rowe, I think Firthy and Burley just driven away from him a little bit at the moment. Kramer just made a bit of margin, still over Marnie. Hayden Tegg though is catching Joseph Marnie. So Joseph Marnie with a busy night. First on the attack now, just trying to defend what will be that top 10. As Hayden Tegg's coming. Yeah. So I think these drivers, some of them, be starting to think about that pit stop.
Oh, for sure. What are we looking? 31, just over 31 minutes yet to run.
So that gap closed even more now. Joseph Marnie, Hayden Tegg, right on there. What's the power of the Lamborghini? We've seen it at the hands of Ichikawa that it's an incredibly fast car. So maybe that thing's got some advantage up the straight as well. Firthy doing a good job here, still staying in touch with Burley. Although, just as I say that, just had a little bit of run wide at turn 1.
Just got to focus, J-Man. And look, it's this time of the race where the boys start getting a little bit distracted by when and how they're going to manage their pit stops. And mine can wander.
Let's see. Okay, so what's the Porsche? Joseph Marnie. 250 odd, 251. Tig was very similar. Got to be so patient through the centre S's, these guys, just that transition, change of direction, and they get that power down.
That Lando's coming.
It is.
Purely.
Awesome.
Yep, in a good space.
He's got eyes on Dawson.
Is he back about 4 seconds, I think it is there?
Yeah, around about 4 seconds, 4.5.
Then another couple back to Nick Firth, holding down 5th position. Then Gunther Rowe, pretty handy, 3.5 odd seconds behind.
A couple of big drives too from Goddard and Wozniak. Good position.
Goddard pedaling the Mustang. It looks fantastic. It looks like it's got a bit of a Datsun Skyline, bloody old school. It's got a Nissan paint job on it, but looks fantastic all the same. I love the current gen Mustangs in this stuff. Is that Bewley in the pit lane? A J-Man just quietly snuck up on me there. And then in behind, Sid Goddard in the fancy Mustang. We do have Sam Wozniak in the only Ferrari in the field tonight.
Gives it plenty of go juice as he drops off the jacks, does Bewley.
Very nice.
Jumping to 60k. Alright, so where's he likely going to pop out? He's going to pop out some pretty fresh air by the look of things.
Does look like that.
Yep, Matty Clark just coming across the start-finish line. Bewley's coming out of the pits. Like I said, 1,140 metre long pit lane, this one.
So Clark landing 3 there, just as Bewley was tucking in and out of 4. So Bewley want to get up to speed reasonably quick. Oh, clearly Clark's got a pit as well. So, or does he? I don't know. He doesn't seem to like to, J-Man. He leaves it right to the last second.
Does.
Tag still hunting down
Marnie
there, and just inching just that little bit closer lap after lap. No wholesale gauge, so Marnie clearly keeping his head.
Yep.
Yeah, yep.
Although, big lift there.
Oh, he's let him run.
What's happened there?
So that's a clear wave by Marnie. So Tag change the position, puts Marnie back in 10th. Tag in 9th.
Marnie's still got a lot of energy left. 38%. Matty Clark crosses the finish line. Where's Bewley?
See if we can get energy today. We'll have a look though.
Oh, they've done some updates, haven't they?
Yeah, maybe.
No, is that tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Maybe after tomorrow. There's a little bar beside their name there, that little orange bar. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Back to regular programming, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, let's have a quick look at number of stops. Let's see who has pitted. We've got, of course, Nathan Bewley, who we just called, and Mr. Fox, Rob V. Fox, has also been in. I noticed it didn't call. Who was the car that we saw in very early?
That was Henry Bateman. to repair damage.
Okay, so unofficial pit stop has not shown up in the listing, so he'll be back in, of course, as well. So I noticed, if you, well, hopefully you noticed as well, ladies and gentlemen, the shadows have been getting a little long over the past 10 minutes or so. So getting a little bit later in the day, a lot more shadow on the track. Potentially track temps coming down, grip levels changing. We love it.
Being if Ichikawa's coming to pits, no, he's staying out. What does Pete Dawson do? Be thinking about Bewley. No, he stays out as well. Mr. Firth looks like he's going to stay out this lap as well.
As is Gunther by the looks as well. Yep. Sails past the pit lane does Gunther Rowe.
And rightfully so, still plenty of energy on a lot of these cars. Virtual energy remaining 38% for Goddard. So, you know, with 24 minutes to go,
They've got some time. They've got time.
They've got some energy on board these things. What has Clarkey got on? He's got 22% left with just under 24 minutes remaining. So he will have to take a visit, you would think. Oh, big moment for Matty Clark. Caught that on my live view, where he just had a big catch coming out of 10-11. So, stretching the limitations of the lateral grippers for Matty Clark at the moment.
Again, quite possibly might be distracted with thinking about pit stops, and we know how easily distracted Matt Clark is, because we've seen it a few times throughout the season already. Only just scraping it in for energy a couple of times already over the past already run 8 rounds. So awesome stuff. Clarkey out in front by a good, healthy 14 plus seconds.
Huge moment for Nathan Bewley out of turn 4 into turn 5. Big sideways moment. He is pushing hard. Couple of very, very big moments. Oh, another big moment for Bewley. All sorts of sideways at the moment. Is the track temp just falling away from these guys or something at the moment?
Quite possibly, quite possibly.
Characteristic sliding going on, or is that just the intensity just up the notch? And the business end with only 22 and a half minutes to go, these guys start to press on.
They're winding it up. They're winding it up, Jake. This is what we love. All G'd up. Hard run to the finish here, and Bewley again sliding the Porsche out. Really beating those rear tyres. He's fueled to the end, plenty of energy, trying to make some gains, so hopefully makes a bit of a gain on Pete Dawson, I suspect. That's what he's chasing. Get that car into a third position.
Position.
That's it. You get it.
Position. Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, God. Mate, thousands are. Okay.
He's still starting out. Dawson, what sort of energy Dawson got left? I didn't check up on that. He's got 20% left. 21 minutes to go.
Firthy. Gunther. None of them want to give an inch, do they?
No.
Goddard, all wide.
A lot more energy remaining over the Aston, so. Is that Gunther's got eyes on, is that Sam Wozniak and then Nick Firth up the road? Yes.
Yeah, I think there's an out of position car just snuck in there. Oh no, that's Robbie Fox. That's Rob Fox.
Okay.
Just keep the cams here, actually, focused on Mr. Rowe for a moment, and we'll be back in a second.
Ishikawa, 37-1. What does Pete Dawson just run at? 37-1. Firth runs across for 36-1. Last one, what does he get this one? 37-2. So the pace falling away from these cars.
You think it's that track temperature? Or is it just the and a bit of tyre deg, of course?
Tyre deg as well.
Yeah.
37-3 for Gunther Rowe. Just trying to see. Well, Goddard comes across the line out of P6 versus Gunther Rowe's 37-3. Goddard comes through for a 38-2. So yeah, the pace certainly fallen away. 35-7 was the last lap for Matty Clark. So he is not suffering from tyre deg. To be fair, he's just every time I look, he's punching 35s. So just the class above at the moment, he has just got that big dog.
Yeah.
Post pit stops, Nathan Bewley's currently sitting P3, but once these guys go and grab a bit of VE, bit of fuel,
and a bit of juice,
take himself back up to this one. But just interesting to see whether the undercut works here or not. These guys are stationary for a lot less time, based by way of running this thing out a lot longer. An opportunity here for Nathan Bewley. Didn't quite get the quality that he wanted. You mentioned 55 points was the margin for P1 and P2 of the championship. Matty Clark, I think, is comfortably, barring any mistakes, going to come in and out of the pit lane, still in first. However, it'll be all about, I think, Pete Dawson and Nick Firth, as to whether or not Bewley can grab a podium here, because I think Ishikawa is still at just a little bit of margin too far up the road. Because I think he's even got 9 seconds over, I think 8.5 to 9 seconds over Pete Dawson. So
yeah, what
can transpire from that early pit stop? And now he's found himself in traffic too. Has Nathan Bewley? He's got Costas Makrolos up ahead of him, Hemi Bateman and Joseph Marnie, and look, these guys won't get any blue flags because they haven't been in the pits.
No,
so
they haven't been in the pits. They're not out of position at all.
So let the way go. He will get through by way of probably just pace.
Pure skill.
I think that was Hemi Bateman to the pits for his official stop. But see that there. Makrolos breaks it into turn 1, and that's just by default just going to hold up.
Look at Marnie. Marnie's way off the pace here. What is going on there?
Just got a little bit wide, but look, can Bewley grab a twofer here? He's down the inside. He will break late. Makrolos, can he drive around the outside? He'll have good drive off of this corner. And just too fast on the inside line was Nathan Bewley.
It looked like, again,
battle here. Marnie coming back.
Marnie waving those boys through. Surely, again, J-Man looked like he just got out of, didn't really want to get involved. Especially with Bewley coming back to the
battling for Bewley could compromise him over for Nick Firth here.
Oh, totally. And the car has looked untidy since it come out of the pits. We called it for a couple of laps there. It was very taily as he tried to get that thing up to speed. Camera still on Marnie there, also very taily. So I just wonder whether Marnie's struggling for setup. J-Man just quietly So Makalos now holding down 11th position and got a bit of an air gap. Obviously Bewley will run away. Well, I would expect him to run away a little bit into the distance there, and Bewley will go hunting for a Mr. Hayden Teg, who is actually
lucky into the lane too, mate.
Quite a bit down the road, but yes, quickly. Matty Clark in the lane.
Do we see Ichikawa come in? No.
Do we see Pete Dawson? Oh, it seemed like he was just playing with the throttle there a little bit, but no. Nick Firth. It's just that gear change there.
Glass, does he get in and say, nah, I don't want to deal with traffic?
Doesn't look like. And Gunther Rowe, I would doubt either. He runs long all the time, doesn't he, Gunther? George Goddard still down in T12. So
really jumped out of the way of Nick Firth, saying that he has not been obstructed this lap, and that's what I talk about. Did the Bewley lap what did it cost him?
Yeah.
I can see what the onboard lap time was last lap.
Okay, so there you go. That is Matt Clark coming out behind Nick Firth. Wow.
Yeah, Firthy's still to stop though, mate.
Yeah, but wow.
Yeah.
that's mad. And passed.
So that puts a full stop on any threat from Bewley. Not that there was, I don't think, any.
Wow, there you go. Just raw pace from Matthew Clark again here tonight at Interlagos for round 9, season 9, Rainlight Racing's 2025 LMU series. SIMBLACKS back on board. You could have won a haptics kit if you'd been involved. You got to get amongst it, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the links in the description. Get involved over at Rainlight Racing. Hit them up on their Insta. Dawson in now. Does Firth follow suit? Firthy in. Okay, Gunther. Surely not. I would expect Gunther to keep going here. As he does, we know he can run that Porsche pretty long here.
Bewley's down at turn 9. Just coming through the middle of turn 9 at the moment. Heading up to 10.
Where is he? This is what we want to see. Where is it all going to shake out? Bewley, going into the pits. Where was he? Third, fourth. He was in 4th. So, behind Dawson in front of that first. So, here we go.
Up to 13. Coming through the kink of 14. Has Firth started moving? Yeah, he has.
And Dawson has as well. So Dawson's going to get back out in front here again. So Dawson out. He's safe.
Where does he shake out with Firth? Dawson was up the road. Here comes Bewley. I think Nick Firth may.
Oh, he might have. I think he's got him. Firth out safely. Not quite up to speed.
So the undercut didn't quite work.
I think Bewley just was a little bit untidy after the pit stop. And like we've just been watching, a little bit of traffic probably didn't help that exercise either.
So he's got quite some margin with only 11.5 minutes remaining.
Wow. Time flies. Man, these races go quick. 60 minutes, man. It's all happening.
Matty Clark, without question, I think once Ichikawa comes in. Now, who is that I see coming out of the lane as we speak?
So Ichikawa is just going into 4. That is Makalos coming out in the Mustang, the Dark Horse Mustang. So yeah, Ichikawa just running into T4 as Matty Clark coming out at 2 and 3. So
now, riddle me this: Gunther Rowe wasn't that far behind
Nick Firth. That's right. Yeah, about 3.5 on seconds.
So does Gunther Rowe play into the Nathan Bewley battle as he makes his spot?
Well, quite possibly. I mean, they started together. They were on the third row together. Fought for a lap or so, but then it Bewley just started to move on the boys in the acid. He knew he had to keep up with them, left Gunther behind. But I'm hearing you, mate. I'm hearing you. How is this going to play now?
I think there's potential here for Gunther Rowe.
Ichikawa stays out another lap, so.
Okay. Yeah, so watch this space. What sort of energy's Gunther got left in the tank? 8.2%.
It's getting close. He's got to come in now, doesn't he? It's surely the end of this lap. I mean, he might go one more. Oh, well, he probably would go one more, but then you're really touch and go, aren't you?
Yeah, he's going to go again. He's probably still got 2 more in it. Comes through a 7.5%.
Oh, Tony just stops that thing. Geez, it looked like he was working hard. Yeah, ever so slightly, but he looked like he was really leaning on the fronts to get it done.
Okay, so Hayden Tegg tucked up in behind Nick Firth. However, I believe Hayden Tegg's still got to make his stop. Am I correct in assuming that?
Yes. I tell you, I think I've counted one little wriggle out of Pete Dawson tonight. That car just has looked so rock solid the whole night. Currently running in 4th position, we have Gunther Rowe and Isaac Ichikawa, who was just in front of Pete Dawson. He's both still yet to pit. That is Marnie actually just rolling in as well as we speak for his stop.
Ichikawa thought about it. Looked like it was a little
he had a look.
On the wheel
What's his energy? What's he got?
Okay, I think the Lambo we don't get a read.
Oh, we don't get a read on the Lambo? Okay. What about Rowe here? Rowe's coming into 12 at the moment.
Yeah, he's down to 5.5%.
He's got to come.
He's up for one more. He can go one more.
At pace?
Yeah, at full pace.
Okay. Yeah, look, a numbers man is Gunther Rowe, and he stays out once again. He knows he's got a full throttle lap here in the portion again.
Margin that Bewley's closed down on Nick Firth. That's a lot. He's only 1.8 seconds behind him now. 7.5 minutes to run. Firth is going to have to go full defence mode here, and I think Gunther Rowe could still play into this.
Oh, look,
we're going to find out in the next lap. He's got to come in.
That's exactly right. We are going to find out. We look out of the passenger seat of the Nathan Bewley car. J-Man, covered in bug splatter, mind you, after nearly an hour of racing. Where are we? 7 minutes to go. But yeah, look, you can clearly see Nick Firth there, and Bewley, I think, really does have Nick's measure tonight, but he's got to get up to him, and then he's got to pass him.
That's Pete Dawson just in front.
It is too, so Pete's come back.
Here?
What happened there?
22%.
He looks slow.
On the energy.
Oh, has he got a puncher?
Oh, he's got tyre trouble. He has got tyre trouble by the look of it. Left rear.
Now, we saw Rowe, I think it was only just last week, with the puncher at Imola, J-Man, in the closing stages of the race. Really did compromise his run. I think I don't think he lost a position from it, but damn, it was close. And with what? Geez, we got 6 minutes. That's another 4 laps, easy.
Ichikawa coming out of pit lane. He's done his. Gunther Rowe coming out of pit lane. He's done his stop. Or is he just stopping? Hang on. No, he's coming out. Where are these
Okay,
boys?
okay, here we go. It's
Gunther
on. They're
Rowe
coming
played
up.
himself well and truly into this. He's on the loud pedal.
He's on the loud pedal from now. Very awkward exit on this pit lane. Dawson only just coming across the line with Firth side by side. Gunther Rowe has got these guys easily, James.
I did not see that coming, so a stellar drive from Gunther Rowe.
Oh, look, I thought he was going to sneak in around Firth or Webley territory there and just upset that whole apple cart there, but he's literally cleared this trio. Wow. Wow.
Firth nearly into the back of Dawson.
Oh, and that's put Bewley up on the inside in the Porsche. Here we go, it's on. Look at this.
Oh, a little bit of contact. And
Oh,
he gets
Pete.
both because Dawson's in a
Pete
world of
just,
hurt.
he knows. He knows it's his slow pace that's really affecting those guys getting together. Wow, just wow.
Joe's such a good racer. Something's gone on. Yeah.
Surely it's
And
got to
just
be,
like that.
it's got to be a tyre deflation. Surely.
Has to be. How's the drive from Gunther Rowe though? Did he put enough energy in it? Because I tell you what, he has only got 12%, 4.5 minutes left. Yes, I think he has. Yeah. Be the difference. Matty Clark's got 15%.
What? Wow. That is just amazing.
Shaken up at the back end of the race.
Oh, mate, the madness between Firth, Bewley and Dawson throughout the whole night, to be honest.
Hayden Pegg into the lane now.
It's just been, what a story. Crazy stuff as we see the Lily Glass car coming out of the pit lane. But then for Gunther just to come from friggin' 5th or 6th or whatever he was in, just throws the car on the podium with 3 bloody minutes to go. Oh my. And these guys are still fighting amongst themselves for the minor placings. Well, you could not...
It wasn't by a little bit, it was by a lot.
Yeah, mate, you just couldn't script that shit. Wow.
8.5 seconds, so...
Amazing stuff. Ichikawa holding down that, look, about 15 seconds. Nothing much has changed between him and Clark.
Yeah.
About that 14, 15 seconds as he just ranges up past that dark horse of Macrolos. Gunther Rowe in third, down in T12, and I suspect he's got a bit of a grin on his face. He almost looks like he's backed off that thing a little bit. He knows he's got a bit of breathing space with, 2.5 minutes on to go. Bewley's not going to catch him from there. Firth, he's just thinking, wow, what a race. Dawson, oh no, what could have been. He was on the freaking podium. And now nursing that Aston home. Where is Goddard? Probably too far away. But yeah, tough one for Dawson. Wozniak holding down third. Provisionally Kramer in ninth and Hayden Teg running at the top 10 here tonight as we wind down into the last couple of minutes of what has been an epic round 9 here at Interlagos, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. It's been friggin' awesome racing, I tell you. Click all the links down below there too. Just jump on all the socials and stuff. Click all the buttons, more likes, subscribes, and, just support. Not only Rainlight, but obviously ourselves here at MatchFit. Jump on it, guys. As we wind this up, Adrian Kramer, stellar job tonight. Pretty much kept his nose out of the mess.
Good passes on too.
Yep.
So, and Sam Wozniak, George Goddard also. Some fantastic drives.
Yeah, definitely Goddard. Again, looks like there might be a little bit of damage on that car, but yeah, just staying out of trouble, J-Man. Goes a long way.
Just trying to pick up where Matty Clark is. Will he get round one more time? 53 seconds to go. He's up at turn 8.
Oh, Jesus, that's going to be close.
It's going to be tight.
It's going to be bloody close. I think he'll get this. I think he will get another lap.
I think you'll get one more, and I think Bewley will be hoping so. Where is Gunther Rowe? I know Nick Firth will be hoping so. Dawson's probably already had enough.
Bewley won't catch him from there.
No.
Clarkey, a little bit of traffic, but really no threat from behind at this stage of the race.
Ooh,
he'll get there. He'll get there from here. Easy as...
He's rolled out of it. Oh, has he?
Has he or hasn't he? Has he?
No, he's rolled out.
Oh, he's rolled out now. There you go. Pulls away. He's had enough.
Yeah.
As we wind out, and there we go across the line.
Well done, Matty Clark.
Oh, he's got to give himself a pat on the back as we see Ichikawa. Go, Isaac. Wrap it up. The second position.
Great drive, Isaac. And then, for me, I think the strategist, Gunther Rowe.
If you told me Gunther was going to get on the podium in the... like, even at half race, J-Man, I would have been, so stop it. But like literally, mate, you couldn't have scripted that. He will have a massive grin on his face, and well deserved from Gunther Rowe. Stellar effort, and oh mate, what a pit stop! What a pit stop! Awesome work. Good on you, Gunther Rowe. Nathan Bewley, another one that sort of. I thought he would have seen him on the podium. Nick Firth. I think a few of these guys, including Pete Dawson, thinking what could have been a J-Man, I think is the apt term tonight, or phrase.
Good drive from Goddard, Wozniak to stay inside the 10. Also Adrian Kramer, P9, and then Hayden Teagle round out the 10. Fantastic drive from all of them. And then Joseph Marnie, Macloss Glass, and then obviously Rob Fox. And then we come into a DNS, so big, yeah.
There's a few. There's a handful there. We've seen worse, but...
it's some DNSs rather than DNFs. So, hey, but fantastic performance there tonight. All right, first cab off the rank, I suppose, is going to be none other than... And this is the guy, actually, with a standout drive. Gunther Rowe, you got us on comms?
Yeah, bro.
Mate, well, I'm bloody good, but I'm sure you're better after that drive. What an absolute masterclass with the pit strategy, mate. Just absolutely duped them.
Wow.
Well, I didn't have pace, so I had to have a strategy.
Mate,
okay, so talk to us about that. What's that? You seem to have a lot of VE. You were minding your own business, but the margin, some 9 seconds to put on those boys, 8.5, 9 seconds. How does that work?
Well, because every lap you don't have to add fuel VE is worth about 5 seconds. So I think I was like 15 seconds down on Pete, and I made 15 or something like that. Anyway, I made 20 seconds on him because I pitted 4 laps later. So that was always the go against the Astons, because they were super thirsty.
Yep.
That's super discipline though to do something like that. Yeah. I mean, there's obviously viewers and ourselves sitting here just trying to process that, Gunther, and that's outstanding. I mean, I was looking at it like you were going to come in the mix with Nick Firth and Nathan Bewley, and possibly Pete Dawson. Although at that point I think Pete may have fallen into tyre trouble or something, but to come out and absolutely be down the road, that was just fantastic to play the long game, mate. And on a track with such a big pit lane, I think that's you obviously knew something. So well done, congrats.
Well, I knew my shortcomings, so I was like, I've got to have something. So let's just work on the one thing I can work out, try and get the math right. I knew Isaac had it like the Lambo chewed about the same amount of fuel, so if he was just steady on that, but the Lambo literally was just that little bit faster, so it was always going to be a little bit quicker and have the good fuel at the same time. I didn't even I wasn't even worried about that. I just knew that wasn't going to be a thing. The most scariest person on the track really to me was Bewley, but I'm not sure. He pitted really early, and I was thinking that's not going to give you that that light car for longer, which is, I just sat on the same sort of lap times, even though the tyre dig was getting up there. So anyway, it worked. So I'll take it.
Hell yeah, brother. Damn straight it worked. Well done. P3. Well done, Gunther Rowe. Top effort.
Cheers, boys.
Absolutely.
Right, mate. So there you go. And then where is Mr. Isaac? Is he on channel? Yes, he is. Grab this guy. And I don't think there was any question from the flag drop to the end whether this guy was getting second position, because phenomenal pace. Isaac, mate, what a drive. Good to see you on the podium.
Yeah, g'day guys. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, man, like far out. You had that thing wound up. Showed in quali, best of the rest. Very, very impressive time in quali, and then no one laid a hand on you in the race. From P2, looked like the pit strategy went to plan. Race laps went to plan. Any moments at all out there, mate? Because we didn't see many.
Not really any moments, but to be honest, the setup I was running to have any chance of straight line speed against the Astons, I was running 0 wing. So you're on edge the whole time.
It sounds scary.
Now we've just learned about this obviously the way that Gunther's just played the VE and the whole strategy throughout that race. Obviously drove that car to a number. Was at any point did you think that maybe one of the Porsches was a threat given the low fuel burn? Although we did just hear that yours and the Porsches were very similar.
Nah, I wasn't too worried about that. I mean, there was a little bit of a gap, enough of a gap to Gunther. To be honest, I was more worried about the Astons getting into the slipstream. Because it would be game over. I knew from checkered flag drop, I had to stay in front of the two Astons, otherwise they were just too quick down the straight.
Wow, were they ever? Haven't seen a dominant margin like that in a straight line for a while. But hey, look, man, you had that thing wound up. Was fantastic to watch, and it probably at times may have seemed a little lonely to you. Although I'm sure you were pretty business wise, trying to hit the right lap times and stuff. But congrats on a well-earned P2 in quali and in the race, mate. So well done, Isaac.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Hopefully the BOP is a bit more balanced come next race. It's no fun, But hey, onwards and upwards, eh? And thanks for streaming again.
No, appreciate it, mate. Fantastic performance, man. Well done.
Cheers. Have a good night, guys.
Awesome. Cheers. So that is Isaac. It's going from P2, and we'll drag this guy away from his Twitch stream because he's probably got just a barrage of people just trying to talk to him on his Twitch. So we just
and his mum.
And his mum. Yeah, she's probably rung him.
Look, I probably should get the shout out to my mum out of the way immediately.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
Mum.
Yeah, do it. You can do it on our channel and on yours at the same time. There you go, Matt.
How you fellas doing?
Well, mate, we're all good, but you're clearly in a different postcode tonight. What's the secret, mate? What's in the secret sauce?
Bit of column A, bit of column B. So definitely a track that I like and am fast at. But also the Aston is very not well tuned BOP wise at the moment at Interlagos. That and the Beamer are very fast comparatively to the other cars. So kind of a combination of me probably being the fastest person here, I think, but then also just the added pace from the Aston making a big difference.
And now week in, week out, we listen to probably more Bewley than yourself downplaying the importance of this championship. And mate, surely you or your mum's had the abacus out and worked out what that meant to go P1 versus P4 tonight.
If you watch my stream back, J-Man, I'm actively watching where Bewley is the entire race and talking about where that puts me championship.
That doesn't surprise me.
I love it. Yeah, 100%, mate. I would be the same. I'm glad you said it. So what does it mean? What does a P1 versus a P4 mean?
So with pole and fastest lap, which was really important to make sure I nailed.
Yep.
It's a 40-point gain, which means it's
Ooh.
After drop rounds are factored in, currently he's 5 points in front.
Okay.
Good stuff. So we're going to go down to the finale, and it's going to be all on.
Pretty much.
Good stuff. We love it. We love it. But, mate, what an outstanding drive. I mean, there's been a little bit to talk about BOP, but, you've got other guys out there as well. Firthy, Dawson and co, they were pedaling on quite nicely in official practice. But, mate, the performance, like just laying, I did catch actually coming out of turn 8 at one point, very, very sideways. Or it might have even been turn 10, actually, Clarkie. But a couple of moments there.
Right-hander?
Yeah,
The
the
sharp
right hand.
right?
Yep.
Yes, yeah. I clipped the inside curve. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not sure if Davo picked it up, but I certainly got it. And there was a couple of lock-to-lock moments there. But outside of that, it just looks super, super in control. So well done on another epic victory. And I tell you what,
Thanks.
you've set up a hell of a finale for us to commentate. So I certainly hope you and Bewley put on a show next week, because it'll be worth
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Next week's going to be really interesting because I don't think anybody knows that track yet. I have not driven it once, so it's going to be a lot of practice this week. Also, there's another tire model change happening tomorrow with the full 1.0
yes.
release. So, see how we go.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, I'm frothing at the thought of this battle.
Yes.
I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting 10 rounds for this. So, well done, Matty. Another outstanding performance, mate. You deserve it. Well done.
Thanks, boys. I'll see you next week, I imagine.
We hope
very much hope so.
Thanks, Matt.
Okay, Matty.
Catches.
Bye-bye. Bye for now. Matt Clark, ladies and gentlemen, always up for a chat, isn't he, J-Man?
Yeah, he's a good bastard.
And quick.
His mum brought him up well. We'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well
anyway,
done, Mum.
Yeah, fantastic result here tonight for the racing. Appreciate the retention of viewers that we had on the stream there.
Yes.
Good portion of that I did see, around 24 odd people watching. So we do appreciate the support that we get on the channel.
Absolutely.
It does enable us to go and do what we love, which is bring this stuff to you guys. So I'll let Davo wrap the show up, and thank you, everybody. Thank you, Rainlight Racing, and I'll sign out.
Yes, J-Man, and thank you, my friend, for joining me again on the mics tonight here for Rainlight Racing's 2025 LMU Series. It is Season 9. We just wrapped up Round 9, as you can see, calendar up there, right there. June 21st in Lagos, ladies and gentlemen, and next week we will be off to Qatar for, again, round 10, the final in the championship. So, looking forward to that. We've got to thank the good people at SIMBLACKS once again for getting involved with the Rainlight Racing Boys with the LMU series. We are going to thank ourselves, MATCHFIT Entertainment, for broadcasting it to you live tonight on the YouTubes. Again, hit the buttons, get involved, get amongst it, get on to Insta for Rainlight Racing so you can keep up with all current stuff, and obviously like and subscribe what we're doing to help our channel grow and keep in touch. I noticed we got a new subscription just tonight, so thank you very much, whoever that was. And we're going to wrap it right there. We're going to see you next week at Qatar for round 10, ladies and gentlemen. Bye for now. See you all next week.